Hey guys, what's good? It's me, J-Lei. You're watching J-Lei Sees, and today, J-Lei Sees The Walking Dead, Season 7, Episode 9. Alright, so before we start, I got a new intro. Did you see? Did you like? And also, look at this. I've got my own merch. It says, oh my days, J-Lei. Oh, it's the most narcissistic thing I've ever done in my life. Well, that's not necessarily true. I was a drag queen for a few years, and that's pretty narcissistic. Speaking of narcissism, Negan. Let's go fuck him up. Before we start, I just want to let everybody know that the footage we're about to see does not belong to me, it belongs to AMC. But without further ado, episode 9, Lights, Camera, Action. Hopefully the second half of the season is a lot more uplifting than the first half. Not that I didn't like the first half, but mate, that was depressing. Are you okay? Oh, well, he's okay physically, but mentally, what is you doing? Wait, are we hiding weapons and food? Potentially from the Saviors? Are we taking it maybe to the Hilltop so this upcoming army that I hope we're about to form is well fueled? Road trip. You watch your breakdown. It happens every road trip.
You people swore you could take the Saviors out, and you failed. So any arrangement we had is now done. Null and void.
Shut up, Gregory.
We already started this.
You started.
We did, and we're gonna win.
Yeah,
These are killers.
Is this how you want to live? Under their thumb, killing your people?
How many people here can fight?
I don't even know how many people we have. Margaret? And does it even matter?
He decided that he don't want to remember her name again. Love that.
When people have the chance to do the right thing, they usually step up. I mean, people just...
Let me stop you before you break into song, okay?
Oh no, I never want Gregory to die. He needs his own spin-off show.
What will you do to fix the problem?
I didn't say we had a problem. You did. And what happens outside of my purview is outside of my purview. I want to thank all of you for not being here today and not having this meeting with me or being seen on your way out. In other words,
Fuck off.
go out the back.
I'm laughing, but actually, Gregory, no. Don't tell us what to do. We need to be here. We're going to fight. Or go to the kingdom. Or the beach, which I've now learnt is called Oceanside.
So, if you don't remember, I'm Birdie, and I owe my life to you all, twice over. A bunch of us do. Enid says that you want Gregory to get us to fight the Saviors with you. Is that true?
Yes, it is. Are you offering?
Yes. Do you think we could win? That we really could beat them?
We're going to give it a good go.
Enid says you could show us the way. I'm ready.
Oh,
Me too.
and I support your decision, Birdie.
It's one of theirs. Long range. We can listen in. Keep track of them.
So, if we're not going
Clever.
back, what are we doing then?
I think it's time I introduce you to Ezekiel.
Oh!
King Ezekiel.
Woo! I'm so excited. God, Jesus, Jake, calm the fuck down. I am too much even for myself sometimes. Wait, so Jesus knew about King Ezekiel this whole time and he's only just telling us?
The hell we waiting on?
Waiting for them.
Who dares to trespass on the sovereign land of the...
Oh, shut the fuck up with your little role playing.
Hi, Richard. Nice to see you.
It's good to see you too. Your friends, who are they?
We are your new friends, babes. We are going to fight together.
You say they're a like-minded community. Like-minded how?
We are under the Savior's thumb as well.
Okay. Follow me.
I'm so excited. I can't even cope. A, I love the king. B, if we're going to the kingdom, the chances of us bumping into Carol and Morgan are pretty high.
You know, Richard, I've never seen you smile. I think that's going to change today.
They have the numbers.
They have
Can they
the
fight?
numbers. Oh my god, they have like their own little warriors already in training. I love it.
Morgan?
Yes! Reunion!
How do you know each other?
We go back to the start.
Well, the king is ready to see you.
I'm just so obsessed. Gregory and King Ezekiel all in one episode.
I did, yeah.
Where is she? Is she okay?
Well, she was here and then she left. Carol was here. She got help. Now she's gone.
But she's actually not gone completely, so why are you like keeping that from us? Even though she's always saying, leave me alone, I don't want to be found. I do not agree with her philosophy. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, he's got a tiger.
This is... Oh, right, I forgot to mention it.
Yeah, Tiger.
I welcome you all to the kingdom, good travelers. Now, what brings you to our fair land? Why do you seek an audience with the king?
Because we want to fuck up some saviors and we don't have the numbers, but you might have the numbers, so we want your numbers to join our numbers and then we can go and fuck them up.
We've been told you have a deal with them, that you know them. Then you know they rule through violence and fear.
Your Majesty, I only told them of the...
Our deal with the saviors is not known among my people, for good cause.
But we is not your people, so on you.
Because I want you to hear Rick's plans.
And what plans have you, Rick Grimes of Alexandria?
Well, I kind of just told you, but if you're not going to listen to me...
To join us in fighting the saviors, fighting for freedom for all of us.
What you are asking is very serious.
Yeah.
Several of our people, good people, were killed by the saviors. Brutally.
Oh yeah, Morgan don't even know.
Abraham.
And Glenn.
Glenn. Spencer.
Oh yeah,
Olivia.
and him. And her.
Negan murdered Glenn and Abraham. Beat him to death.
Terrorized the Hilltop. Set loose walkers just to make a point.
We need to go get Carol. Morgan, this information is enough for you to break your promise to Carol.
We have people. And weapons. If we strike first, together, we can beat them.
I obviously approve this message.
People will die. A lot of people, and not just the saviors.
I know. But it's worth it. Depending on who dies.
Maybe it's just about Negan, just capturing him, holding him, maybe.
Morgan, you have a point. Because most of the saviors don't even give a shit about Negan. They're just there because they're scared of him. So if you can kidnap Negan, they might be like, oh, well, good, he's out of our air now, so we don't need to worry about him. So let's not go rescue him.
I invite you all to sup with us.
Good enough for me,
And
babe.
stay till tomorrow.
Yeah, we need to get back home.
Oh, or not good enough for me, I'm so sorry.
I shall deliver my decree in the morn.
Good, we want the evening with him anyway. We need some more time to convince him. be like, oh, you'll never guess what they did. They cut off one of Michonne's dreads and attached it to a walker. And because King Ezekiel has got dreads as well, he'll be like, whoa, ain't nobody touching my dreads and putting it on a walker. And then he's going to want to fight. All my favourite characters in one episode. I love it. King Ezekiel, Gregory, Carol, Daryl. Oh, and this geezer, I forget his name, Ben maybe, he knows that Rick and everyone is at the kingdom, and he also knows that someone called Abraham and someone called Glenn is dead. So he can relay the information to Carol, and then she can come back with us and fuck some bitches up.
I saw Carol out there.
Oh. Did she seem well? Did you talk to her?
Yeah.
Did she mention me? Could you imagine if King Ezekiel falls in love with Carol and she falls in love with him back and then she becomes Queen Carol?
If we turn away, they can't win. And if they do, somehow, they will have saved us and we won't have done a thing. My dad always said that if you're asked to be the hero, be a hero.
Oh my god, your dad sounds so wise.
And I am.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Ben. I love you and I love your commitment, and I agree with everything you're saying. Apart from the fact that I do not think you're ready, and I think you're one of the first that's gonna die.
The world doesn't look like this outside your walls. People don't have it as good. Some people don't have it good at all.
I have to worry about my people.
You call yourself a damn king. You sure as hell don't act like one.
Oh, Ben.
Although the kingdom cannot grant you the aid you desire, the king is sympathetic to your plight. I offer our friend Daryl asylum for as long as he requires it.
Oh, thanks, but that is not enough. I feel like we have it in us to turn this around and convince him otherwise. Before it's too late, and then the saviors come and fuck up his whole community, and then it's like, oh yeah, now let's fight, but we ain't got no more men to fight because they all died. That is actually going to be so frustrating. If we are willing to fight, but no one else is willing to fight with us, then we're fucked. And that's worse than giving in and letting them rule us and being fucked, because we're actually trying to build up a resistance and it's just not working. That is frustrating.
We're making them stronger. The more food we give them, the more arms, the more everything, every day. Any of us give them something, they become harder.
What are you suggesting? We starve them out?
I ain't staying here.
You have to. It's the smartest play. You know it is. Try to talk.
Oh, Daryl, you've been kidnapped again by a king. And then, Daryl, you can keep whispering in his ear. Come fight with us. It'll be fun, I promise. And then maybe, finally, he'll be convinced. Daryl is like separated from his group and tribe and community more than he's with him. Bless him.
Bad Joey was not the most badass son of a bitch, but he was loyal. He had a great sense of humor. In fact, we were just joking about oral sex with Lucille the other day. Things will not be the same now that he's dead. So, let's have a moment of silence.
Is this us eavesdropping on Negan's grief? What is it? Is it rigged? Is it a booby trap?
What's all this for?
Oh, thank you. I was just asking that.
We need these explosives.
Yeah. We have to figure out how to disarm it first.
Tick, tick, boom. I didn't even realise they were explosive until Sasha just told me. Yes, we do need them.
Okay. Backing up is not going to make a difference if this thing goes off.
Does anyone have any bomb diffusing training? I suppose Google and YouTube is not a thing in this kind of world.
This dumb animal that he is. On it. Be there in time for lunch. Turn that sleepy little bird upside down.
We gotta go. We gotta get there before them.
We are so fortunate to have a spy in the form of a walkie-talkie. We can avoid their next move so they're no longer one step ahead. Oh my god, you're gonna have to have nerves of steel for something like this. Ooh. Oh.
Rick.
Oh, why are there so many of them? Where have they been? Out on a town? Now doing a walk of shame? Wait, but if we've defused the bombs, then how are we going to get rid of these walkers? Like that, apparently. Oh my gosh! Why has this idea never crossed my brain before? This is well effective. I mean, they're not necessarily dead because they're not, you know, had their heads chopped off, but that's going to stop them from fucking following us for a little while. Well, permanently, unless they're going to crawl using their little phalanges. I mean, that is not what we set out to do, but I think that was a very successful little mission. And we got loads of explosives.
Listen, we need to get everyone ready.
Oh dear. This is not going to be pretty. It's going to be like, my prisoner escaped, my fat Joey's dead, my booby trap got stolen. All of the supplies have been disappeared because the priest took them and then he just drove away, never to be seen again, apparently. Oh, please do not stress me out. I was having a really good time this episode.
Do you think we're here for a tribute? Do you?
Is there another reason?
There is. We're here for Daryl.
Who?
Your son showed up. Daryl went missing. Might those two things be connected?
They're not.
If he's here, we really need you all to see him die.
He's not here, babes. This is just gonna be a waste of time and energy. But if we isolate this group and we all take him like one by one to show him around and stuff, we could just like stealthily like stab him in the back one by one. Especially if they're going to smash up my shit. Daryl is not hiding under no dinner plate. Why did you have to smash that?
Wow. These are some bare shelving units. You guys have a barbecue or something and not invite us?
It's getting harder to find stuff, and our focus lately has been on finding things that Negan might want.
Plus, you only went and murdered our stock supplier.
Daryl does turn up here. That hatchet handy. You're gonna need it if he turns up with you people. And it won't turn out the way it did for your boy.
We do not like you. You're like, ugh, just the ugh. That's all you are, is ugh. At least Negan has some decent personality and some cracking banter and is borderline hilarious. This man's just I'll say it one more time. Ugh.
Talk about Gabriel. Pantry was cleared out, and the car's gone.
No one's seen him since.
That son of a bitch. Stole our shit and ran.
No, we didn't.
That's what it looks like.
It looks like that, but that is not the case.
That's not Gabriel. He wouldn't do that to us.
I thought he changed too, but it can't be anything else.
Nah, I do not believe that Gabe's gone rogue again. I feel like he has a plan, but he could have like let us know the plan.
He left. He didn't leave a note. He obviously doesn't want to be found.
Yes, he does.
How would he know we were out there?
I don't know.
How do we know what exact boat he's going to?
If I ask you something, will you tell me the truth?
Not necessarily, but you won't know.
I want us alive. Both of us.
I can't see that happening. Sorry to be Captain Buzz Killington, but I do not see that happening. No one's allowed a fucking happy ever after in this show, apparently. Show me. Oh, a footprint. Where are we? Hello? Are you saviors? Oh! If you're not saviors, do you want to come join our army? Oh my god! There's loads! Please! Come join us. Hello? Well, we have the numbers, but not necessarily on our side. Oh, we're smiling! No, this is good! That's what I was hoping. Oh, bye. Alright guys, the episode is done and dusted. Let's talk about it. And I don't know if I'm just really hyper, but I felt like this was quite a feel-good episode, and it's long overdue. I mean, nothing great happened, but that spark of hope that we had ignited at the end of the last episode, that is continuing to spread at a very slow pace, but as long as it's spreading, that's all I give a shit about. We went to go, because Gregory was like, I ain't helping you bitches, you shouldn't have been here in the first place. So we're like, okay, we're going to go see the king who's got a tiger. So we go see the king who's got a tiger, and he's like, no, the only thing that I'm willing to do is to provide refuge for Daryl, so, you know, he don't get found out. Which is actually quite lucky he did, because then the Saviors came back to Alexandria and was like, where the fuck is Daryl? And we legit were being honest with, he ain't here. And so we, in the meantime, we were going out, looking for stuff, doing whatever we needed to do. We came across a load of explosives that were like wired up between two cars that was used as a trap for the hoarders of the dead. Whew. Anyway, so we fucked all of them up, blew them up, stole the explosives, went back to Alexandria. Then the Saviors came, they did their things, couldn't find Daryl, so they had to leave. And then we realised that Father Gabe had gone, because right at the beginning of the episode, he was packing up a load of shit, he got into a car and he disappeared. So everyone's like, oh my god, I can't believe he ditched us. Well, not everyone, Rosita's like that, but she's a very pessimistic person ever since Abraham, like, pied her off, you know what I mean? But we're like, we now need to go look for Father Gabe, because we do believe he's still on our side, he's just gone off to do something, so we need to go collect him. And the only information and clue we have about his whereabouts is boat. So we all go out, go looking for this boat. And then all of a sudden, a huge swarm of living, weapon-wielding bitches just come out of nowhere and they put guns up to our heads, and Rick just burst into some big shit-eating grin because he thought exactly what I thought as soon as we saw them. Numbers. And no doubt they have some kind of issue with the Saviors, because let's be fair, who doesn't? And I keep saying it, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. At least we forget that Tara's keeping the secret about Oceanside, so technically, there's a hell of a lot more. So as much as I like to think that things are going to get good, we actually do not know these weapon-wielding bitches, so they might not be good. They could be part of the Saviors. They could be working very well with the Saviors. They could be so shook of the Saviors that they refuse to help. I don't know. You guys know. I want to know. So if you want to be with me while I find out, and you haven't done so already, feel free to hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to watch this episode in its entirety, and future episodes long before they hit YouTube, unedited, uncensored, and uncut, you can do so over on my Patreon. Link is in the description. Woo! As you can tell, I'm very, very hyper. I either need to take a nap or take a Valium. So I shall see you in the next episode. And until next time, stay safe out there.